it was great. I celebrate my 50 years birthday, so I thought it was my surprise party in the beginning. There were 50s everywhere, but then seeing all the guys I play with, it's fun.
And one of the things we've asked the other guys since the NHL changed the rules and the scheduling, the Islanders and Rangers only play each other 3 times. What do you think that does to the rivalry?
I think it's terrible. I think the more you play, the more you hate each other. I think it's like in the playoffs. But hopefully they're going to go back to the old schedule, because I think it's more fun to watch Rangers Islanders or Rangers Devils or Flyers, playing against each other many times. So hopefully they will change that.
You played on both sides of the aisle for the Islanders and the Rangers. What's that like to connect with both sides of the team?
Well, you can always see the difference. Right now, even the Rangers are a visiting team. They have better food, and as an Islander, we probably have a little less budget for that. But I think it's the both teams mean a lot to me in my career, because Islanders were my first team, and the fans are so supportive and so great, especially playing in Coliseum. And playing in Madison Square Garden, for the team like New York Rangers, which is such a long history, was unbelievable. Seeing all these celebrities, and it was a good times.
What's it like to do this all for a good cause, raising $50,000 for mental health?
Well, it's always good to give back to community, and we're very grateful that the New York Rangers alumni also participates in that, and I think it's a lot of fun to see guys in both locker rooms, and it's great.
You actually got to wear the fish stick jersey the first time. It's come back now, and fans have embraced it, where back in the day they weren't so pleased with it. What are your thoughts on that jersey?
Yeah, I hated it too in the beginning. I think that's why I got traded. But at the same time, I wish I kept the jersey, because I heard it's cost a lot of money right now. But I think that was third jersey as I consider. Even it was our jersey for the season. But I think maybe Islanders brought some kind of trend to bring totally different jerseys into the team. Right now you see a lot of teams have third jerseys that doesn't even match the club's logo. So I think it was a good experience, and it made a history. And I'm really glad that they brought it back, because I think people now appreciate it more.
And I just asked Adam this: you're going to go out there, you're going to skate, you're going to play in a game. You were teammates with Jaromir Jagr, and he's still playing in the KHL, and he's scoring goals. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, I still play every day. I can imagine that playing professionally or in a competitive atmosphere. You have to be very in a good shape, but also you probably have no children, because it's hard. It's hard. I always knew Jaromir was a professional, and he worked hard every time, and see him still play at 50. It's amazing.
It's obviously a fun day today at charity event, but is there still a little bit of a competitive edge once the puck drops out there?
Honestly, you always want to win. Doesn't matter what level you play. And I played for the Rangers a couple of weeks ago. We get killed in Dallas, and it was no fun. Even going back to the locker room, guys were sad. So it's about winning, having fun. But I think both teams want to win.
Is there anyone that you really want to hit today?
Not really, no. If that was 20 years ago, it'd be a lot of guys. But a lot of guys I play with on the same team. So I just want to have fun, and I want to score more goals, because my kids, when they ask me how I do in the game, they don't care about the hits. They want me to score.
What is it like playing from the Long Island community and being back on Long Island for this game?
Well, it's nice. It's always nice to come back to Long Island. It meant a lot to me in my life. I lived here for a long time. And just know how passionate the fans are in Long Island, especially with the New York Islanders team. Even a lot of people in Long Island have a Ranger fan base, so it's good to see both teams represented well in the fan base.
You did play last year in April for the Islanders for the first Alumni Classic. Why are you excited to come back and do it again?
Oh, it's always good to get away from the family for a couple of days, and that's the reason actually. But it's always good to come back and hang out with the boys. And I think a lot of guys are aging and getting older. But when you go to the locker room and you put your hockey gear on, you become a child again. So I think that's why we do this.
And from a player perspective, how cool is it to see fans carry the rivalry from when you played all the way to now?
Oh, I think it's awesome. I remember, playing my first Ranger Islander game. And I remember one of the players, Mick McCullough, told me, if you're gonna do good in these games, you're gonna be very popular. So I realized that it means a lot. I think it means a lot more for the Islander fans because I think you always feel like you're a little brother to the big city team, and I can tell that it's always very intense.
The tail end of your career with the Islanders is considered, with the Fish Sticks, I guess a lower point for the organization, but you've been affiliated with the team for so long now. What are the differences, I guess, you've seen, from then to now with John Ledecky in charge?
Oh, first of all, you always see the owner, John Ledecky is a great, and Malkin, they are awesome owners. They're always involved, especially they got involved with the alumni. John, you can call him anytime. He can help you out with anything you need. And I think that's a big difference. They created this atmosphere that everybody's welcome, no matter how many games you play for the Islanders. You always the Islander, and I think that changed a lot because I can see that more and more guys want to come back and represent this team as alumni, and which is very important.